Well, I mean, I actually have mixed feelings about this one, and I will tell you why. But Twitter is adding voice tweets. And this is from a blog. The story's by Maya Patterson and Remy Bourgon. And starting today on iOS only for now, tweeting with your voice is rolling out to some users. And so to start, you open up the Tweet Composer and you tap the new icon that has wavelengths on it, and you see your profile photo and the record button at the bottom, and you tap to record your voice. Each voice tweet captures up to 140 seconds of audio. So if you have more to say, you keep talking, and once you reach the time limit, a new voice tweet starts automatically, and it creates a thread. Once you're done, you tap the done button, and then you end your recording, and you go back to the composer screen to tweet. So people are going to see your voice tweet appear on their timeline alongside other tweets. To listen, you tap the image. On iOS only, playback starts in a new window docked at the bottom of your timeline, and you can listen as you scroll. You can also keep listening while doing other things on your phone or while you're going around. There's a lot that can be left unsaid or uninterpreted using text. So Twitter said they hope that voice tweeting will create a more human experience for listeners and storytellers alike, whether it's a story time about your encounter with wild geese in your neighborhood, a journalist sharing breaking news, or a first-hand account from a protest. Twitter says that they hope voice tweeting will give you the ability to share your perspective quickly and easily with your voice. They say they can't wait to see how people will use it. I really can see how people will use it. I think certain politicians will just go on, kind of like the way they do when they have a press conference that goes on rambling for hours. I think that a lot of angry people will keep talking. I think that what has always made Twitter is that there is a limit on how much content you can add. I mean, you know that I wanted 140 characters to always be the thing. They made it 280, and so I do some longer tweets, but the point is it will be abused. So it has its moments. I can see music happening on it that could be really cool. I can see Lady Gaga singing. I can see, I can see a lot of things that could happen that could be very cool. And I can also see the political misuse of it, and you know who's going to do it.
Do you know who Vera Lynn is?
No.
Vera Lynn she died today at 103 years old. She was a famous British singer who was very popular during World War II, and her most famous songs, you probably have heard of them, were White Cliffs of Dover and We'll Meet Again. And so she was kind of the voice of Britain.
Oh, in the war.
She just beautiful songs that during a time that was the darkest for the people of Britain, she was lifting up people's spirits and hopes with her voice. So I say that because I have the tweet by voice
Did you
feature.
sing?
I tried it out and I sang. Yes, I sang Pink Floyd's Vera, which goes, what Vera, what has become of you? Does anybody else in here feel the way I do? So it's a Roger Waters song about Vera Lynn, which is where I first learned about Vera Lynn. So I sang that, and the problem with it, from just an operational, from a logistics standpoint, is there's no replay. You can't just go back and listen. Okay, did I do that? Okay.
Well, there's no edit on Twitter. I mean, everybody was saying, give us an edit button. That's what you really need. I mean, if you make a mistake, you have to delete your tweet and go back and redo it correctly.
I couldn't go back and review what I just sang, but I wanted to try it out, so I did it, and I posted it, and it wasn't nearly as good as I'm capable of singing. But yeah, it seemed like, so it was just a small little clip, and there was a lot of room. And so you're saying it's 140 seconds? Is that what you said?
That's a long time.
It is a long time.
Yeah.
And the people who use up, it's like the people who don't have phone etiquette, and they fill your voice box, your voicemail box with a long, lengthy. It's like that. People won't listen to them; they'll just delete them. So I don't think that's really as much of a problem as you do.
Well, we'll see.